All right.
Hey.
Hello,
Hi,
everyone.
everybody. Billy and I thought we would do something a little bit different today. We met down at Lake Sumter Landing in the Villages, Florida, and we're doing our first outside video,
Yeah.
which is a lot of fun.
It's too gorgeous.
Yeah, it's
too
just
gorgeous
too nice.
out.
So Billy's going to hold up the
Yeah.
computer. You kind of
It's hard to tell, but it's bright out. But just sitting here on a picnic table, I mean,
the
look.
lake is behind us.
Yeah, it's just so beautiful.
Yeah. They have a boardwalk there where you can take a stroll.
Oops, if I knew how to work this. Sorry, I just made everybody dizzy. But just to get an idea
Yeah.
of how nice it is, and people are out and about, and I can hear kids, kids on vacation, visiting grandparents, and
Yeah.
it's fun.
Yeah.
So here we are.
Here we are. So we had lunch before we walked over here, and an idea that came to mind for me was, and I ran it by Billy, is living life slowly and intentionally, but focusing on the simple things in life. And what triggered it for me, I'm a big video nut, so on YouTube I saw this video of this young couple. They moved to France, in a small village in France, amongst nature, and it's just gorgeous in the countryside. And they were living a life very slowly, very intentionally. And Parisians do that, especially in Paris, but the French do it. They'll go out for lunch, for example, and rather than having it be a quick lunch of half hour, 45 minutes, they'll have lunch for 3 hours and just sit down and enjoy it and enjoy each other's company. So I thought to Billy,
Yeah, I love it. I love it.
yeah, I do too.
Yeah, I grew up in Germany as a kid, and so all over Europe, it was like lunchtime. You have the big meal, where you go out and you are that. Even people at work, they would take a break. Everything closes down. Sidewalks roll up. Everything's closed except for the eateries and stuff. And you'd go home, have a siesta, and go back to work. But taking that time, what I love about that is you're practicing being in the present moment.
Yeah.
You're coming back to what's real, and you're choosing to unplug, from anything fearful, anything that's, everything we're going through right now. It's constant, but to find your peace and get back to your center. If we could just start intending to live a life of peace, be in the now, and I think everything that we're going through is kind of gifting us that, because it's at some point we need to make our own choice. Do I slow down and really take note of what's important in my life?
Yeah.
Right. So.
Yeah. And it takes effort and it takes discipline to do that. I don't mean the discipline, the hard, I got to walk 20 miles type of thing. This is the discipline to at least be aware of it.
Yeah.
So when you plan your day, and I'm trying to do this right now. I was talking to Billy about it. I'm trying to set aside much larger segments of my day to go out in nature, to read a book, to whatever is going on, things that bring me joy. And I mean, how can you not be in nature and it not bring you joy?
Exactly. I think that's the medicine now. That's what we need. And anything that's uncomfortable is kind of forcing us to look for what's going to soothe our soul.
Yeah.
And you know what? Nature is like number one.
Yes.
Nature will always do that for you.
Well, for me, it's food.
And I'm sure there's other things too.
No,
but
I don't.
Number one, it's the cheapest. Just go outside and find yourself again, and be present. And be present with people. Be present first for yourself. Right? Get to your joy. Because that's it. How do we overcome this paradigm of fear? Find your joy.
Right. That's it.
That's it.
That's the classic statement.
Yeah.
We get over the fear by finding our joy.
Fabulous.
So, it takes maybe a little bit of time to figure it out. You can write it down on paper, what it is really brings you joy. And
make a list.
Yeah,
right?
make a list. Absolutely.
I did that years ago, yeah.
And I'll give you a little tip, and there's a long story behind it, which I won't go into, but put on your favorite music while you're making the list. because that automatically will raise your vibrations.
Yes.
And it'll be much easier to make a list of all the things that you like to do.
Yes. 'Cause then
And-
you're flowing. I love
Yes. And as I mentioned in a previous video, just pick up the phone and call somebody you were thinking about. And just say, hi, I was thinking about you, and I love you, and I hope your day is going well. That's how I think we are going to get through all of this negativity that is just bombarding us in the world.
it. Yes.
So we have to be proactive.
Yes, I love it. I love it.
So-
Yeah, change somebody's day, you know. It's
Yeah.
just, and then they'll be uplifted and they'll do something nice, you know. It's that whole ripple effect. So,
And when you plan a lunch, and I'm going to do this, or dinner, whatever the case may be, make it simple. Make it so that you have enough time. It's not rushed. Even if it's meeting somebody for a drink or something like that, or a snack, or pick a restaurant like we did today. It's Panera's. And, you know, we could sit there for hours and hours and hours. Nobody's waiting for our table. So it takes the time requirement out of it. So do like the French do. Make it a long lunch.
yeah,
And
picnic or something.
yeah, and that's
Picnic's
another
nice,
thing. So
yeah.
picnic. You know, we're fortunate here in Florida where, except for maybe the real hot summertime, you know, we can go out pretty much every day into nature here, or come down to the lake, the water, and it's easy to do. So
Mhm.
anyway, we just thought we would make a little short video, and yeah, this is a short one.
Yeah, it is.
So-
We're good.
But it doesn't have to be long.
Yeah,
So-
it's a point. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just find your joy today.
Find your joy today.
Yeah.
Exactly. So from the Villages, Florida, Billy and I are wishing you all the
Yes.
very best.
Mhm.
Maybe you can just kind of flip the computer and give them a little bit of the view down here.
One more view.
And then we have all our golf carts.
Oh yeah. Oh, turn the other way. Yeah. Let's see. So, just a view.
And this is where they have dancing every night and bands.
Yeah, at the village square. There's a bunch of squares.
Yeah.
Bunch of cool old cars. So,
Okay.
pretty nice place.
Yeah, it is.
So,
Very nice.
all right, guys.
Okay.
Have a blessed day.
Have a wonderful day.
See you soon.